guys, happy Thursday. I did not sleep very well last night. I do not know what was going on. I think it's just been not feeling well the last couple weeks, and it just been like doing a lot of like sitting around. And then these last 3 days I've been doing the 20 minutes on the exercise bike, and I feel like maybe it is like, I don't know, it just that a little bit extra energy. I just started feeling a lot better yesterday and a little bit more energy, and I could not sleep. I just kept looking at the clock, and it was like 2 o'clock the last time I looked at it. So only about 3.5 hours sleep for me, but that's okay. Because I woke up and I was thinking it was Wednesday, and then when my husband got home from work, he told me it was Thursday, and I'm like, yay, that makes me feel so much better. Anywho, so I wanted to go over, I talked about kind of my like morning routine the other day on the last video I posted, and just like the few things that I do to kind of set myself up for a really nice, productive, easy day. But honestly, what really sets me up for the best morning ever is having a great evening routine in place. And that is something that I highly recommend. I think there's always a lot of emphasis put on the morning routine. It's taken me many years to get my evening routine down where I could do it, because here's the thing. I've told you guys this before. Once I'm done for work, if I were to sit down, then I am totally done. Like I said, I'm a morning person. I get up early in the morning. I naturally have more energy in the morning, but by the afternoon, I am done. I've been that way ever since I started working jobs that have been in the morning. I used to be a night person when I was much younger. Then when I started working the jobs that I worked as a hotel manager, I had to be to work at 7. Ever since then, I have been a morning person. My body's totally switched over to mornings. And now it's really hard for me to get things done in the evening, which would cause me to have really chaotic mornings. And honestly, you guys, if you have a really good evening routine, your mornings will not be chaotic. I mean, if you have little kids, okay. If you have little ones, that's a little bit different. But for people like me who don't have little kids, everybody's self-sufficient in your household, then your morning can be really a lot less chaotic by having a really good evening routine in place. And like I said, it's taken me many years, and I'm not saying I do this every single day, but when I don't do it, I feel very chaotic, and I feel a little bit more apt to go off of my plan and to ignore my goals. And that's kind of the same thing with my morning routine. If I don't have a good routine in place, I tend to like forget my goals. And these last couple of weeks that I haven't been feeling well, yes, things have piled up. The laundry has piled up, the house has piled up, but I didn't feel well and I didn't want to push myself. But now that I'm feeling better, I want to get my routines back in place. So I wanted to kind of talk about how I have made it to where I have this really great evening routine in place that makes my mornings just be nice and smooth. And normally I have 20 to 30 minutes every morning that I don't have anything to do. So it's just not, I can just sit down and relax, enjoy my coffee, enjoy my conversations with my husband, because my husband works graveyard. So he gets home from work usually about 15 minutes before I have to start work. So I can really spend some good quality time with him. I'm not rushing around trying to do everything because everything's already done, because I've had this really nice evening routine in a place that's caused my morning to be nice and smooth. So let's talk about what my evening routine is. I like to make sure I have a really like nice, clean, tidy kitchen. I don't like to leave dishes in the sink before I go to bed, which it doesn't bother me to go to bed that way. But when I wake up in the morning, the first place I go is the kitchen. Well, no, first place I do is take my dogs out. Then I go into the kitchen to get my water, to go fill my water bottle. If I walk into the kitchen and there's still, pans on the stove because I didn't clean up after dinner, or dishes in the sink, it just really makes me start to feel a little bit of anxiety. It just makes me start to feel negative. And at first thoughts in my morning, I don't want to have negative thoughts to be my first thoughts in the morning. So I like to make sure I have an empty sink, clean kitchen, everything wiped down. If the trash needs to be taken out, make sure that somebody takes the trash out. Another thing I do is just to tidy the living room. I don't mean totally clean it unless it's part of my 15 minutes of housework for that day, but just tidy it up. Fluff the pillows, or, straighten any blankets, clean up any clutter. Just, again, it's just because that's the first place I walk into in the morning. And if I walk out there and things are just all disarray and cluttered up, and there's, soda cans or dishes or something like that, all over the place, the dog toys all over, it just makes me feel a lot better if I walk in and things are just tidy and neat. So those are the two things I definitely try to make sure I do every single night. I told you guys with laundry, laundry so easily piles up, but if I'm really in sync with my morning and evening routines, and I put my little laundry in the washer in the morning, put it into the dryer at lunchtime, or if I didn't get it in the dryer at lunchtime, then I go put it in the dryer right when I get off work. And then I make sure I sit down and I fold that little laundry, put it away, and then after I'm done putting that away, then it's time to plan for the next day. So what I do is I take my little planner pad here, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look at first, what's for dinner the next day? Do I need to take any meat out? Do I need to get anything ready? And sometimes I'll even go as far as pulling things out of my pantry. Like if I know I need a can of diced tomatoes or, like any pantry item, sometimes I'll pull those and just stick them on the counter. That way they're there ready to go. Or if I need to pull a crock pot out because I need to start something in the morning, like if it's a crock pot meal that I need to start before I leave for work, so I'll pull that out, put it on the counter with any of the pantry items that need to go along with it. That's one of the things I try to do, because in that way, again, my morning starts out perfect. I don't have to dig through the pantry for things, dig through my cupboards to get my crock pot out or my Instant Pot, whatever I'm using. It's already all out, ready to go. I also like, if I know I'm going to be going into the office, I like to get my clothes ready. So I'll just go into my closet, figure out what I'm going to have, and I'll just hang them right there in the middle of my closet. That way I know that's what I'm going to wear the next day. I don't have to sit there and think about it. The other thing that I kind of do is I'll pack up my computer. So if I've been working from home, I don't bring my laptop home every night. I typically leave it at the office unless I know I have to work on some stuff, or if I'm working from home the next day. But if I have been working from home like I have been now, I'm going into the office the next day, then I'll pack up my computer bag, pack up all my stuff, and that way it's there ready to go. And I just have to grab and go and don't have to worry about packing it up at the last minute. And then I'll sit down and I'll kind of reflect on my goals. I'll go through all my goals. I'll check off things that I did. If I didn't do them, I'll kind of think about it. Okay, why did I not do that? I'll just make, a deal with myself. Okay, we're going to get this done tomorrow. If I know it's a day that I'm going to be doing a 30-minute workout, I'll go through my workout videos that I have saved on YouTube and I'll pick one out for the day. So that's just kind of the things. If there's any things I know I need to do, if I need to pay bills, the next day, I'll make sure I highlight it. Okay, we need to pay some bills. So I'm just reflecting on how the day went and then what I need to get done the next day. And then it's time to shower. So during all this time, my husband's sleeping. Again, he works graveyard. He doesn't have to leave for work until around 9:20-ish or so. So he's sleeping. So I'm getting all this stuff done while he's sleeping. And also in the middle of this, I don't clean the kitchen until after I eat dinner. So I'll make dinner. It's the first thing I do. After I eat dinner, then I do the rest of this stuff. So then I will go shower, usually right before it's time for my husband to get up. I'll go shower, do my evening skin routine, which I will go to next after I tell you this whole little list. I'll show you my little evening skin routine. So I'll do my evening skin routine, and then it's usually around time that he's going to get up. So I'll make him something to eat and he'll eat. And then it's all my sit down stuff after that, because then I know I can sit down and I can talk with him as he's getting ready for work. There's my YouTube time where I'm sitting down just working on any editing, answering any comments, going on Instagram, doing any posts, answering any comments on Instagram. That is my YouTube time. And then after he leaves for work, it is time to turn off all of my screens. And then I come to bed and I lay down and I read for the rest of the time until I fall asleep. And that is my evening routine. I feel like it really sets me up for a nice, positive, if I'm going to bed and I know all this stuff is done and ready to go for the next day, I know I'm just going to sleep better. I'm going to wake up in the morning and just have a much, much better morning. So let me know if you guys have your own evening routine set up. If not, is that something that you would like to do? Okay, so let's go into my evening skin routine and then I'll show you what I eat today. For breakfast today, I'm going to do 2 different toasts. One of them is going to have avocado with onion salt and red pepper flakes. The other one is going to have a laughing cheese wedge, some tomatoes. I'm also going to use some of these sprouts on one of them. So one of them will have the avocado and hard-boiled egg. The other one will have the Laughing Cow cheese wedge, some sprouts, and some tomato with, of course, some salt and pepper on top and some red pepper flakes. And that'll be my breakfast. For lunch today, I'm making up a big salad. I'm going to be using some red wine vinegar, some avocado oil, a little bit of Dijon mustard, salt, and pepper. That'll be my dressing. I'm just going to whisk that up in my bowl. I'm going to add in some lettuce, some of this spring mix in here. I'll be adding in some avocado, some tomatoes, some carrots, some green onions, and that'll be my nice little side salad. For my wrap, I have the half of one of the Joseph's lavash breads. I have some mayo, some sprouts, some tomatoes, some cheese, some of this deli fresh chicken breast, and I'm just going to wrap it up, and that'll be my lunch. So in my wrap, I have some of the everything hummus from Walmart, also some of the salt and pepper pretzel crisps, and then my salad. And that'll be my lunch. It was so nice, so fresh, and just a nice light lunch. For dinner tonight, it's really like dinner out of my freezer. I know this does not look that great, but what we have here is some cauliflower mash, some shredded chicken that I had in the freezer, some green beans, and then some chicken gravy. I just wanted something like really like comfort food. That was really my goal for tonight, and to clean up my freezer. Hey guys, so it's about 9:20. I have done everything on my evening routine. I wanted to give you an update on my list for the week. I'm getting ready to go take a shower, do my skin routine. I will show you that. And then I'm going to lay down and go to bed. Actually, I'll probably read a little bit. I am reading, oh, I don't have my iPad. It's out there charging. I'm reading The Good Sister by Sally Hepworth. I'm a little on the fence about it so far. I'm like 50% way through. I read, what did she, The Mother-in-Law? I think that's what it was called, by the same author. Loved that book. Loved that. I'm just not... I don't know, there's something about this one I'm just not really liking very well. And, oh, excuse me. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just not sure about it. I'm 50%. I'm going to finish it. Like, it's not like so bad that I want to stop it. I'm definitely going to finish it. But yeah, it's just not like, I don't think it's going to be a 5-star book. This will be the second book that I've read so far this year. And I'm pretty sure the first book I read was a 5-star book. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it was. But this one, I can already say it's not going to, because I've had to struggle through the first 50%. And I prefer books that I can fly through, not ones that I have to struggle through reading. When I was cleaning out the refrigerator, I went ahead and pulled open the freezer just to see what was in there. And I noticed I had some rotisserie chicken left over from, or not rotisserie chicken, but you guys remember I made that whole chicken in the crock pot. I had a little bit of that left over in the freezer. I had some mashed cauliflower left over from last weekend. And then I had the chicken gravy. I just whipped that up real quick. And then the green beans were from dinner earlier this week. So I just decided, hey, why make a meal from scratch when I can use up all this stuff? So I had started cleaning out my refrigerator during lunch, and that's when I pulled that other stuff out. So anyway, I figured, yeah, why not? Yeah, this is what I have going on. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna go jump in the shower, and I'll see you guys in a minute. I forgot to put away my laundry, so I have a little helper here, of course. But yeah, I'm going to get this put away too. But this was my load of laundry that I had to fold and that I washed today. For my evening skin routine, I use the makeup eraser like towel thing. It's like pink. I got it off of Ulta. I use that with this CeraVe foaming facial cleanser. So I use that when I take a shower every night. And then I just need to do a little bit of toner. Or I use this Micellar cleanser water. I feel like it kind of works as a toner as well. So I just do this because it helps remove like waterproof mascara, which is what I use because of my contacts. Although the makeup eraser thing is absolutely amazing. Like, I absolutely love that thing. So I just take this and I just kind of just make sure that I, get all of that stuff off of there, just in case there's anything left on there, like around my nose, and just make sure it's all off of there. And really, like, see, there's not like a lot on there, so it definitely works. Then let me go grab the other thing. I showed this in my morning routine. I also use it in the evening, so it's from The Ordinary. It's the Buffet. And this comes on a little dropper like this, and I just kind of drop just a little tiny bit here, like that. I put it down my neck. I don't know. Maybe it just, I don't know. I feel like it's kind of helps with the discoloring of my skin. Helps with kind of the I don't know, it could be all an illusion, but I feel like it works really well. And then I use the night cream. I use this also for day cream, but I use the day cream version of this. Number 7 Protect, it's from Number 7 is the brand, it's Protect and Perfect. It's supposed to be anti-wrinkle, anti-aging type thing. And I just put that right there, and I just, again, put it down my neck and just all over my face. And that is what I do every night for my skin routine. And then of course, I've already brushed my teeth and all of that. Today was not hair washing day, so I only wash my hair twice a week. My hair is very, very, very dry, so I wash it twice a week. I don't ever really, I have dry shampoo. Let me show you. I stepped on the cord of my hair straightener. That was probably really, I use this, not my mother's dry shampoo if I need to, but I typically don't have to, again, because my hair is so dry that twice a week is really all I need to wash it. So I'll just take it down, brush it out, and head to bed. So I'm gonna go ahead and go read, and I will chat with you guys. I guess the next video will be my grocery haul. So I'll see you guys then. Bye guys.